Yeah, I thought we did really well on the forecheck there early on in the game. I thought we created some chances for us. We got lots of shots. But then we gave up some grade A chances to them. You know, they were attacking with speed through the middle of the ice, caught us off guard a few times. And although they didn't get many shots, they certainly got a lot of grade A chances. Paula came up with some big saves for us early. You know, hard-fought game on both sides, physical game, disciplined game, high pace. I thought it was a good game by both teams.
How important were those 2 early breakaway stops by Paula?
Oh, crucial. I mean, we gave up 2 really, like I said, grade A chances through the middle of the ice where they just came through with speed, and we weren't aware of what was happening behind us. And yeah, I mean, it's a whole different game if they score on those 2 goals. So those were crucial for us.
It seemed though after that point the defense really did clamp down.
Yeah, I thought we did a better job of you know, being aware and finding those players and moving our feet through the middle of the ice. Even the forwards were doing a better job of getting back through the middle of the ice too to help out. And so yeah, I thought we did a better job on it. I'd say about halfway through the second. I thought at the start of the second we gave up a couple of really good chances too, and they did a good job. They were moving their feet through the middle of the ice, and when their Ds had time, they were just throwing it in behind us and created some opportunities off of it.
Cornell really doing an excellent job with face-offs, which really led to that first goal by Casper Dre with the one-timer right off the draw.
Yeah, you know, we talk about being a puck possession team, and it starts with those face-offs, and did a really nice job on that one of getting it to Cass, who has a really good shot, and Emily Fulton did a good job of getting in front of the goaltender on that one too, so she couldn't see it. And you know, I thought we had put a lot of pucks on net throughout the first and second period, but I didn't think we were getting many people into the paint and getting in front of her, and she made a lot of great saves, and so you know, we needed to get more screens.
How well did the Red respond to the goal by Webster?
Pretty good. You know, it was good on the bench. You know, it was like, okay, let's get this back, and you know, nobody was dropping their heads, and you know, I think we still felt like we had been controlling some of the play, at least down in the offensive zone. We did a good job on the forecheck, and we're getting some opportunities off of that. So we felt like you know, if we kept playing our game, that we'd get it back.
First period, you guys were playing a little sloppy. You touched on it. Can you talk about some of the adjustments you made going in the second period?
Well, we just talked to our Ds a little bit about, you know, we want to be aggressive, but you know, we got to be smart about it. And whenever their Ds had time, their forwards were just flying through the middle of the ice, and we were trying to stay up on it. We were getting puck focused and not realizing what was happening behind us. We needed to get our feet moving and make sure that we were picking that up. And so, you know, I think we did a better job of it in the second and third. But it's not easy because, you know, we asked the Ds to do a lot, and it's tough sometimes to make that quick read, whether you can jump up or whether you got to get back, and they just needed to do it a little bit faster.
Paula had a great game today. Can you talk about what her plays meant to this team this season?
Yeah, she's been really solid for us, I'd say, especially in the last month. Has just been playing tremendous for us, and every team that's going to have success in the playoffs has to have that. And you know, we feel really comfortable now with her in the goal, and really confident with her in the goal that when we do need a big save like tonight, she'll come up with it. And she's just been doing a great job for us.
Tomorrow you guys have a chance to knock St. Lawrence out and advance to the semifinals. What's your mindset going to that game?
Well, I think it's the same as today. You know, we knew that this is only the halfway mark, and you need to get another one to complete the series. And obviously they're going to throw everything at us tomorrow, and we're going to have to be even better than we were today if we're going to expect to come away with a victory. So, you know, it's in the playoffs, it's all the little things. It's a little mistake here or there, or a little second effort play here or there that makes a difference, and you can see it there tonight. You know, one little break one way or the other, and this game is totally different for either team. So, you know, we just talked about, you know, all those habits and little things that it takes in the playoffs to be successful, and we've got to come back and be even better than we were today if we're going to have a chance.
Coach, you sense a different energy level in the building tonight with this playoff atmosphere.
Yeah, it was good. It was you know, a nice crowd, and the band was going, and yeah, it was a lot of fun. It's a great place to play women's hockey here at Lynah Rink. When you know, it's not very often, especially in girls hockey, that they get a chance to play in front of a big crowd, and to have the support that we have here, we're very, very fortunate in that regard, and it's really exciting for them. to be able to play in front of the crowds that we get here. So yeah, it's really nice. We're really pleased with the support that we get here, both at the school but also in the community as well.
How did you feel that your other two lines, besides for that top line, played today?
I thought they did pretty well, actually. I mean, for the top line, which, we do rely on a lot of their scoring, and tonight they weren't getting it. So, I thought especially Daring and Brown and Bunton were controlling a lot of the play down there, creating opportunities, and then Brown got the one big goal there for us tonight after they had scored. To come back and get that goal for us was huge. And Bierman's line as well had some chances, some quality chances, and did a really good job defensively for us. So yeah, we need all three lines. We can't just say that Brianne Jenner's line is going to go out there and do it for us. We've got to make sure that the other two lines are contributing as well. And, again, playoff hockey, you can't just rely on one line. You've got to have the second and third line going. You got to have goaltending. You got to have all these little things that we've been talking about here to be successful.
Knowing the past couple of years that even if you didn't win the conference championship, that you could still probably make it into the NCAAs as an at-large bid. What's the difference in the mindset coming in, knowing that you probably have to win the conference championship to make it to the
Yeah, and we've always approached it that we want to be playing our best going into the NCAA tournament. So, it's not totally different. I guess there's a little bit more pressure in that, yes, we'll have to win the ECAC tournament to get in. But again, it's just right now we're just focused on St. Lawrence and trying to get through this one and doing what we need to do to win this series, and then we'll worry about the next one and the next one. And but yeah, we know that's what we have to do. And but we got St. Lawrence tomorrow, and that's really all that we can. I know it's cliche, but that's all we can focus on right now.
Coach?
Yeah.
So obviously, Brianne Jenner nominated or selected again as a finalist for the Kazmaier Award. Can you talk about what that means, not just to her, but as your whole program?
Well, it's a huge honor to have a player of her caliber and to be able to. I always say with her that I have to catch myself as a coach because she does so many special things out there, and sometimes you end up becoming a fan rather than thinking about coaching and doing what you need to do as a coach, because she just makes these incredible plays out there. And we've been very blessed to have somebody of that, not only of that talent, but just an incredible person too. She's a great student and great in the community and a great leader. And to come back from the Olympics and to have our young players have someone like that to look up to, certainly going to be sorely missed. And we're very proud of her that she's in the running again for the Patty Kazmaier Award, and it's well deserved.
Can you talk about, you said she was obviously special on the ice, that it would make sure it gets special off the ice as you were touching on, just being such a captain.
She's a very caring person. Cares about everybody. She wants everybody to be happy. She goes out of her way to make sure that everybody's doing okay. And also at the same time, she can, she's fiery, she's competitive, and she'll hold you accountable as well. And that's what makes a great leader. And she's, a perfect example of what you should be here too. She's a great student, as I said, great in the community, and as you can see, not only a talented hockey player, but a very hard-working hockey player and a very unselfish hockey player too. You saw it tonight. She's, got the open net. It's a 2-on-0. Does she shoot it in the open net? No, she passes it to Jill Sonley when she could have easily scored herself if she wanted to get the goal with her. So, very unselfish, very caring person.
So can you say, especially as a coach, how you've seen her develop, her willingness to work in these 3-4 years here?
Yeah, when she first came here, she was in good shape, but now I would say she's in great shape and very disciplined in everything that she does, from her sleep to the way she eats to her practice habits to her work ethic. It's just, it's gone leaps and bounds. And I think also being a part of the Canadian Olympic program, we'd love to take credit for it here, but when you're in that Olympic program with Canada, it's very competitive, and they work them very hard, and she's learned a lot from great leaders there as well. They have terrific captains on Team Canada and terrific coaches on Team Canada and terrific trainers and everything else, and she's learned a lot there as well and really just grown throughout her time here at Cornell and her time with them as well.
I think so. Sounds like you're going to miss her.
No doubt about that.
Just one final question. With Paula having given up just 2 goals in the last 3 games, do you think she's playing the best she's played all season long right now?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I would say so. Yeah, I mean, she's been really consistent, looks really calm in there, looks really confident in there, and it gives our team confidence. And I would say, yeah, I think, yeah, she just looks real solid in there, looks real comfortable, and yeah, the most that I've seen from her in the years that I've been here.
Jess, your reaction to today's Game 1 win over St. Lawrence?
We're all really excited to have the first win, but we have to come back tomorrow, so we're just really excited right now, but we got to bounce back and be ready for tomorrow's game.
How important was the way Paula came out at the beginning to make a couple of breakaway saves? How did that set the tone for today's game?
Those saves definitely created a lot of momentum for us. Like when Paul's playing big, we bounce off of that and we get some good chances up front.
How well did you think you were playing tonight? You were all over the ice today.
Well, we just try and get in and get on the body, and that creates a lot of confusion for them. Once you get on them, they kind of throw the puck away, so that's what we were trying to do, just create some confusion and get the puck to the net.
And that worked for your goal to give the Red the 2-1 lead.
Yeah, if it wasn't for Sid crashing the net like that, I probably never would have got that goal.
How important, how happy were you with the way the Red were continuously crashing the net tonight?
I think that was a great thing for us to do. Coach said before the game that we needed to get on McDonald because she's a great goalie, but you can get in her head once you get in the crease and get some pucks to the net, and that's exactly what we did, and it worked out for us.
Did you get down at all after Webster tied the game, or what was the mindset?
I think after she tied the game, it was kind of more of a builder for us. You know, you never want to get down on the bench. You always want to bring positive energy because once you get down, it kind of brings everyone down.
How much of a difference was the crowd tonight?
I love having Lynah Faithful behind us. It always gives us that push that we need, you know, that extra shot block, the little things. They're always right behind us cheering, and the Let's Go Red, like we notice those things, and that's really big.
How confident is the team now heading into Game 2 tomorrow?
You always want to go in confident, but you want to, you know, keep in the back of your mind that it's life or death here, and we want to finish in 2, but they're a great team.
How big do you think experience is now that you've been here a couple of times? And, how big do you think experience is overall in plays?
Obviously, I think experience plays a role, but you know, the freshmen have been doing great and just blending with us, and as long as they continue to do that and, you know, just follow with us, and I think it will be good to go.
First period, you guys were playing a little sloppy. Couple breakaways, 2-on-1s, 3-on-1s. What adjustments did you make? What would you guys start doing better to improve in that game?
Like he was talking about with Paula making those big saves, and then just coach kind of just being like, you know, guys, we got to clean it up if we want to win. You know, wanting it is a big thing, but playing clean and playing the way we play and simple plays is just a big game for us.
And Paula's been playing very well as of late. What is throughout the season, not just this game, what is her play meant to this team?
It's meant a lot to know that we can trust our goalie, and you know, if we make a mistake, have trust that our goalie's gonna, you know, back us up is really great.
Take on today's game.
Yeah, it was obviously a huge win, huge start to the series. I thought we came out flying. I thought we battled well, and it was an all-around good game, offensively and defensively.
You were tested pretty early out there.
Oh yeah, the first 2 shots were breakaways, so that was an interesting experience. But I think it actually got me warmed up. It got my adrenaline running a bit. So I didn't have that many shots, but the shots I did have were pretty hard. So yeah, it was a good start. I felt fine about it.
How well did the defense around you play in terms of limiting those shots?
Yeah, really well. Like what coach said after the game, we did a really good job of just lifting sticks, making the extra effort, because they would have had a lot of open nets if it wasn't for us like giving that extra effort after every single play. So it was huge today, defense-wise.
What do you think was the turning point of today's contest?
I think the first goal by Cass was kind of an energy giver. I thought that after that we really, you know, we could feel it. Like after 0-0, it's kind of hard because there's no momentum. So once we got that, we really felt it. I think the big thing was after they scored on us, we didn't let up. We just kept pressuring and kept playing the same way, and got the second goal, and that was big.
What was that mindset? It seemed like Cornell really adapted that crash to that mentality throughout the course of the game.
I think the first period, we came out of the first period saying that we need to crash the net more. We got a lot of shots from the outside, but we didn't actually take it to the net. We didn't get people in front of her. And she's a really good goalie, so once we started getting traffic in front of her and like really driving the net, that's how we scored our goals. So.
You've given up just a couple of goals the last 3 games, but how comfortable are you right now?
Yeah, I think I'm pretty comfortable. I mean, the last like 4 or 5 weeks, I've had a lot of different teams, a lot of different shots. I think I've been practicing on different things. St. Lawrence, they like to just throw the pucks to net from odd angles as much as they can, so I've been preparing all week for that. So.
Playing in the conference you play in, what kind of how well are you prepared for playoffs?
Very prepared. Especially during the end of the season, every single game is a playoff game, really. Like, the top 8 teams are all neck and neck this year, so basically the last half of this year has been playoffs for us. So it's not a different mentality. I mean, it's a different energy in the dressing room, but we come out to the game the same way we have been. So.
Seems like you've elevated your play as the season's gone on. What's been the key to that?
I think it's a team thing. Defensively, we've improved so much, and when you can when you give out bad rebounds, you don't have to worry. Like you know your team is going to be there for you, and I think that's been big for me. It's more of a confidence thing than anything, just to know that we support each other. And I think, like obviously, as a goalie, the more experience you get, the more confident you are. So I think as the season's gone on, I've just trusted myself and trusted my teammates better, and that's really helped.
How badly do you want to avoid a Sunday game?
Very, very badly. I think we just want to keep going off of today's win and finish it off tomorrow. That's the ultimate goal, and I thought we outplayed them today in every aspect of the game, and we just have to keep that going.
Did you sense a difference in the energy level from the crowd tonight with this playoff
Yeah, especially as the game went on. I thought the crowd got bigger and bigger, actually. And the band's obviously huge. We love having the band there. But yeah, the crowd, you could really hear them at the end, especially after we scored the second goal. And they refuted. Everyone was very loud, so it was nice.